And the tripod.
We're still recording. This is what happens whenever we record. It takes us 5 hours because that person can't figure out what to do. Hi, my name is Zoe, but my friends call me Bear. I started gymnastics when I was 3. I love gymnastics, and all I can think about is what's next as I'm striving to earn a shot at the Olympics. Join me on my journey through my many struggles, triumphs, and accomplishments as I strive to conquer new goals and make my dreams a reality. Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining us, and I'm sorry it took us this long to get this video uploaded because this person decided now would be the perfect time to get his pilot's license.
What?
For seaplane.
For seaplane, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
See, there's me.
And yeah, it was supposed to come out the week of my competition, but we don't talk about that.
No, I've been doing a lot of work in the simulator and flying the seaplane as well. And then we had Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas was very packed.
Did you have a good Christmas, Bear?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Very good. And what is Christmas about?
Jesus being born.
That's it. All right. So, what are we looking at today?
My first qualifier.
First qualifier.
Of 2023/2024 of Xcel Gold. I was going to say something else, but we don't talk about that because
Okay.
I forgot it.
Well, I guess
And he returns.
Penguin returns.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. So we're starting on
Bars.
the bars.
Yeah, I like didn't go straight into my cast, so I got a deduction, but we don't talk about that. And I was gonna do my flyaway, but I lost it like the practice before the meet, so it was sad. And I hadn't done my half turn dismount in like 2 months, so there we go.
So that looked very controlled. Your mount looked very controlled and crisp to me.
My ankles or my heels aren't together.
Heels aren't together, and your left foot doesn't point as well as your right foot. All right, and then
I got a vertical cast, so I didn't get any deductions because you have to have one. I have what are they called?
antennae.
Antlers.
Yeah. All right, so you did that, and then
I took a pause here because like I was trying. So I almost
it looks
did it.
like you didn't quite get it stopped.
Well, you want to do that and go into another one, but I had so much power to where if I hadn't have like stopped completely, I would have gone into another one and it wouldn't have looked good.
Okay. Are your elbows supposed to be bent there?
E.
E?
I mean.
It's not great, but it's okay-ish?
Yeah.
Ish?
Yeah, ish.
All right. And then that looked very good, very well balanced.
I bent my arms there.
Yep.
But I got a vertical cast again.
Yeah. And then around. And then you just did a
Half turn dismount.
little step out. Was that matte squishy?
Yeah, it was really squishy.
So it made it kind of hard to...
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked really squishy.
Mhm.
All right. And anything else you want to say about it?
It was very good.
We can't
Well,
forget the
pretty
high
good.
five.
Yeah, yeah. It
Or
had to be
the back
backwards.
of hands. Yep.
And also, once again, I apologize for the focus because that person decided to be the perfect time to mess with his camera.
Oh, you know. I should have had it on the tripod.
Yeah.
And I should have turned off the autofocus.
Yeah.
Because it kept grabbing these people in front. All right. Let's watch it through and then we'll come back. There goes Mommy.
I was actually going to take out that kick, but then my coach said it was good. So. And I got vertical on that. Wait, vertical or horizontal? I don't know. Oh, that was not very good. That was actually very bad. Oh well. And I almost fell on my turn, which you can't see.
Oh, no, we see your butt. That looked very good.
Yeah, my knees were a little bit bent, or they weren't locked out, I guess.
And there goes focus.
I stuck it, in case you were wondering. I did stick it, I think.
I couldn't see, it was blurry. Ah. All right.
My jump was very bad.
Oops. Apparently I hit the button again, so you get to watch us rewind.
Haha.
All right. Here we go. Starting from the mount.
My mount was good.
Well, say hi to Mommy. Hi, Mommy. All right, so
My mount was very
that all
good.
looked very clean.
Yeah.
And then you were saying a kick.
Yeah, so if
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 it
you
wasn't blurry
watch-
right there.
you can still see it. Whenever I go up like this, I do a kick. Like
Okay,
that.
right there. Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if I was allowed to do that. I was just kind of doing it for fun at practice. And then I asked my coach if I could, if I should take it out or like if I would get deductions. But she said, no, it looks very pretty. You can keep it. So I was happy about that because I'm
Okay.
the only one who does that.
Yeah.
And I was just doing it for fun one time. I got up to,
You got all the way up and
Yeah.
your toes are pointed and they're together right there. Does
Yeah.
that count?
yeah.
Okay.
Because it was when I was coming down that they kind of separated.
Yeah. Good posture.
My jump was horrible.
Your jump coming up.
Yes.
So this one right here.
Ugh.
So what didn't you like?
Ugh. Ugh. My back leg.
Back leg was
I mean, I
bent?
got really high actually,
Yep, your toes were pointed.
but my back leg.
Okay.
And then I wobbled, so it wasn't connected. So I had to go into my floater jump and then add an extra straight jump because you have to have a jump connection.
Oh,
So if I don't connect those, my coach said just to do an extra straight
Just to
jump.
do an extra straight jump?
Yeah.
Okay. So then that was...
And the only reason my chin is down is because I was looking for the end of the beam, like I'm
You're
supposed
spotting the end of the beam?
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
to. Normally my chin is up.
All right. Your turn looked good?
Mhm.
Happy with it?
Yeah.
Okay. And... So this is where we go blurry.
Yeah.
But what we see...
My turn was really good until that part, but I stayed on, so that was good.
You did save it,
Mhm.
so it's less deduction than
Yeah.
if you had fallen.
Yeah.
And then...
This one, my knees weren't locked out, but
Oh, on your
back walkover.
back walkover? Okay. This is your first time competing your back walkover.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can see your knees aren't quite locked out. Your toes are pointed, though.
Yeah. And I didn't really do a big lunge, so I'm surprised I didn't wobble.
You're supposed to do more of a lunge?
Yeah, you don't get deductions, but it helps you to not wobble.
Okay, because you're getting your center of gravity.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right. And then...
I stuck it. I promise you I stuck it.
yeah. All right, well, we got... we had some blurriness issues on that, but
Mhm.
we won't at the next meet.
Yeah.
I will lock the focus down on the events that I can.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have...
Floor, which my coach said it was my best floor routine ever, except for the fact that I messed up on my leap. Because, like, I don't even know what I did. I just, like, started to feel weird, and I was like, but this is what I'm supposed to be doing, so I just kept going. And it kind of looked weird, but oh well.
Okay. Well, let's watch it through, and I think I have the right one queued up this time.
Yep, I think so too.
So here we go. Bless you.
See? Thank you. My turn was so beautiful. And like I can never do that at practice. Well, mainly at meets.
A little bit of sass.
Yeah. I guess I didn't bring my foot down, so then whenever I tried to jump, it was kind of like death, but oh well. This was actually a really good front tuck compared to my typical ones at the gym, because after I got my front handspring front tuck, I just had like so much power after a single front tuck that I would like go flying forward.
Yeah. I think that's probably the most sass that you've had in your floor routine.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I was just having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you have fun, the judges like that.
Yeah, I was really scared at the beginning, like, or not scared, but like anxious.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of went for it, and I had a lot of fun during it, and I did pretty good. And I got a 9.3, which is high for my first comp.
Yeah.
And with my like 2 tumbling passes and a round of back handspring back tuck, which I just got earlier this season.
That's your first time competing that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Let's look at everything. And that's very crisp. You did your little...
Yeah, I kind of like came up with that because I was like,
wanted a
if
little
I'm going to turn.
Yeah. And then... the
Jazz hands.
jazz hands.
Yeah,
And this is your first pass.
yeah. My feet were a little bit apart in my,
And your...
that's cool.
What's that? Oh, going back and forth?
Yeah.
So your legs look good, your toes.
They weren't together, and they bent a little bit when I was going back, but, you
Yep.
know.
So, whee! That's fun.
Yeah.
All right. So we need to get those legs tighter together.
Yeah.
Is that what you're taking away from that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then...
My turn! I loved my turn so much because my coach said, you have to do your best to land forward, because since the judges are right there, they'll tell if you step out or if you don't go all the way around. And I did a beautiful turn. I don't think I got any deductions on that.
That really looks good. Your toes were nice and pointed. Your legs were nice and straight.
Yeah.
And then your little sassy dance.
Typically, you're supposed to have your leg bent in that little pose thing.
No.
But I decided to do straight.
There's your leap.
It's kind of angled, but it's a full 180.
It's angled. It's a full 180. Your back
Look
knee.
at my shadow! That's actually cool.
That is cool. Your shadow, yep. Back knee, I can't tell if it's got a slight bend or if that's just the musculature.
I don't know. It's a little bit turned out, but...
No.
Right here.
Right
I
here
was
we
trying to
did
go into my jump immediately,
Yeah.
and I still had one foot right there. So
You kind of had a little foot drag.
Yeah.
Your jump. Let's see if I can find the right spot. There we go.
My leg isn't quite up to vertical, but I don't know if they could see that.
From where they are, probably not. But everything else looks good on that?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, my knees aren't quite together, but that's fine because I
Okay.
can't see that.
Your salute. Backwards dancey and leg swingies and
My split is good because, like, it's all the way down and I
All
was
the way down?
comfortable.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. It was comfortable too.
Yeah.
All right. And then
And then this is a really good front tuck because I pretty much stuck it.
yeah. Whee! I like doing that.
Yeah.
All right. So look how tight that tuck is.
Yeah.
That's something that I've noticed. You don't always get your tuck super
Yeah.
tight. Look at your feet. Are they toes supposed to be pointed at this point?
Probably.
So if we come back, they're not really pointed. And then
My fingers are just like,
Looks like you under-rotated just a hair,
yeah, but I still stuck it. Well, pretty much.
more or less, except for that. Okay. And then what's next?
Just make pose
A
thing.
little final dance.
Yeah.
In your. There you go.
And then look at how go back.
Look at what?
Look at how like enthusiastic my salute is. That's how you know I was having fun.
It's like, yes, I was loving it. Look at that smile. And then you can't forget the
Yeah.
high five. Look at that smile. Yeah, you had fun.
Yeah.
It shows. Anything else you want to say about it?
No.
No?
It was just very good. Well, pretty good for my first meet.
But you were having fun,
Yeah.
right? I think that's where you really get to be a good performer, is when it's fun.
Yeah. Normally I'm very like tight and strict about my movement, but that time I was just like having fun.
You're
And
smiling.
I think that's why I got a really good score,
Yep.
even though with that mess up.
Yep, you tend not to smile, right?
Yeah.
All right, next up. we got
Vault.
Vault. Anything you want to say about Vault before we roll it?
Vault wasn't good.
No, we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah. I was a little bit pikey, but other than that, that was in the steps. I feel like that one was good. And then that time pikey a little bit too. But I thought that was a really good vault.
Well, and you got to get the high five in there, right?
Yeah.
So, scored an 8.65,
Mhm.
and we were kind of confused.
Yeah.
It just, even your coaches were confused, and they
Mhm.
went and talked to the judges
Yeah.
because there was some question as to why.
Mhm.
Well, when we went back and talked to the judges, and then we were looking at it,
I mean, I'm a little bit pikey, but
so
my hurdle.
yeah, here, I'll show them what we're seeing. So here's your hurdle. Looks like you got in the center of the trampoline.
Yeah, I would want to be more forward, but I was a little bit pikey right there.
So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a pike. That's phase one of the
Deductions.
vault. So I guess there's 3 different phases that they score. And you're supposed to be in
You're
layout.
supposed to get a handstand on the vault and then block.
Right, but you're supposed to be laid out, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're definitely pikey. And then phase 2 is actually on the vault.
Mhm.
And this is where you're supposed to be blocked out, right?
Yeah. Wait.
But it's kind of, I don't know, you're not quite straight.
Yeah.
And then that guy. So you're landing. Anything you want to say about that?
It was decent. I think I want more vault, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There is
This
one
one's
more.
way better, but I still, and they choose like the best one, but I feel like this one was better.
So, all right. Here we go.
I
A
landed
little
at the,
further forward on the trampoline.
yeah, which was good.
Okay.
And then here I wasn't even close to as pikey. And then keep going.
No, but you're still pretty pikey.
Yeah,
And then we're not quite in a straight line.
yeah.
And then now you're finally at a straight line.
Mhm.
But we're on to the landing, and then
I still don't really understand how that would be that many deductions.
well, what the judges said is, I mean, that's a lot of pike, right?
Yeah.
So we need to work on that. And then at this point, you need to be straight up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then where are you supposed to be blocked?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
So,
Like how I went up off the board means I blocked.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we weren't looking at all the right things when we saw it originally, and that's why the judges are judges, right?
Mhm.
So we learned a lot from that. You were in first place in the comp by more than half a point right until the vault.
Mhm.
So unfortunately, it is what it is. All in all, I mean, good job, first comp of the season.
Yeah.
We can't complain too much, right? Right?
Sure.
Sure. As long as we learn, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.